Hey guys, Willie here from DreamHouse Music. Let's look at Holiness by Micah Stapmley. It's in A flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Helps to know your diatonic chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't know what those are, join DreamHouse Unicademy and download our Gospel Resources Pack, where I have all the chords, the basic 7 chords in all 12 keys, including A flat. Now, the chords here will be a little bit bigger than the regular 3-note chords. But I'll explain that as we go. This song is very repetitive, right? The chord structure is pretty much the same throughout the different verses and the chorus. So let's take a look. Let's play it and let's see what we can discover.
What I long for. Holiness is what I need. Holiness, holiness is what you want for me, for me. I wanna say,
Okay, so we're in A flat. Okay. The intro, very melodic. Okay, that's simply a 1/3. A flat major over C. Alright, but they voice it with they also voice this A flat with the add 2, which is the B flat. Okay? So 1, 2. Alright, add 2 means you're adding the 2 of that chord or of that scale. Okay, so I heard this. This is my interpretation, right? So you just, it's like you're taking the A flat chord in your right hand here, and I just took out the C here, and repeated the E flat as octaves. Okay, you could add the 1, the A flat there. Then we have the 3, the 1, and the 2. Okay, so very nice, beautiful gospel voicing here. So the basic chord is this, right? But we want to sound advanced. Okay, see how that opens up the chord? So we just used these notes here and just spread them out. Here's the C, A flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, E flat. Okay. So this chord here is basically a D flat. It's a 4 chord. But we add the E flat, so it's a D flat, add 2, and we spread it out, right? So if you look closely, we still have that E flat, A flat melodic line. Da, 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 da. Right? And in my left hand, I play this, maybe. Yeah, D flat chord, then E flat, A flat, E flat. So this chord, then Okay. So it's basically, if I had a chord chart, I'd write 4 add 2 or 4 major 7th. And then the next chord is an E flat, which is a 5 over 7. Okay, which is an E flat major over the G. So intro again. 1 over 3. 1 over 6, which is really a 4 chord with the F on the bottom. And then a 5 chord, right? 5 chord, you can add the add 2, the F. And then this chord is a 4 minor 6, which is a D flat minor with adding the 6, which is B flat. But you could play it like this. If you have a bass player, you're not playing the root with your left hand, you're just playing an inversion of this chord with the D flat on top. And the auxiliary is playing like a 2 flat 6, B flat E. So and then after that, it's back to the 1 over 3. And then this chord here, this is an A flat 13th, okay? So the A flat chord is a 1 chord. The dominant is the G flat. Here's the 3. Here's the 13th, the F, and then the 9 on top, or the 2. Okay, so and this chord is a passing chord to the 4. And you could dress this 4 chord however you want. It's really a D flat major 9, but you could add the B flat as well, which is the 6 of the D flat scale, right? So da da da, pass on the 1, dominant 13, and then the 4 chord, and then it goes to a 1 over 2, which is just an A flat chord over B flat. Okay, this is an A flat major, and then they go to a 5 sus 4, which is here's a 5 chord, regular 5 chord, E flat, major, E flat, G, B flat, right? You should know your diatonic chords. We're going to raise this G to an A flat, which makes it a sus 4. Suspended fourth means the interval between the root of the chord, E flat, and the next note is 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 up the E flat scale. So the 4, they call it a suspended 4 because it's suspended and it wants to resolve to a 3, the G. So intro again. So I did. Okay. So that line there. So 5 octave, 4 3. Holy. Okay. That's the intro. All right. So after that, holy. This is just a 1 chord, A flat. Right? Holiness. So here's our 4 chord. Now this type of voicing is a drop 2 or an up 2. Here's the D flat chord in our left hand, for example. The up 2, take the F, put it up top. Sounds really beautiful. Okay, so it's just a 4 chord, D flat major with the F on top like this. Holiness. So we move up to the E flat, take the G up top. I call that an up 2. Raise the middle note an octave higher. So you have this nice voicing. So the beginning is really 1, holiness, 4, holiness, 5 chord. Okay, that's all it is. And then we do a gospel climb, 4 over 6, D flat over F, E flat over G, okay, to an A flat. So, holiness, holiness is what I long for. Holiness is what I need. So let's talk about the climb though before we go there. So the climb is a D flat over F, but I like to play the E flat, the add 2 as well. Or I take out the D flat and just leave it like this. Okay. So how did I get this chord? It's a D flat, but I voiced it with the add 2, the E flat instead. It was really a sus 2. And then the 5 over 7, it's really an E flat major over G, but I'm taking this E flat, moving it to the sus 2, which is the F over G. Creates a very nice voicing into our 1 chord. Okay, and then it just repeats, holiness is what I need. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you want access to the full tutorial, please join me in DreamHouse Unicademy. It's my own private training site, kind of like a Facebook with courses, where you get more access to me, right? You get MIDI files, chord charts, monthly live trainings on Zoom, and weekly song tutorials sent to your email, right? It's very affordable. Click the link in the description and join. See you soon.